Everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and we're continuing through the catalog walkthrough series that I'm doing for Scentsy. We left off at spring summer 2016, so in today's video we'll be looking at the catalog for fall and winter of 2016. So you might be a little bit more familiar with the scents and products that are in this particular catalog if you've been with Scentsy for a short while. If not, this might be all brand new to you. Who knows? But I do like doing these catalog walkthrough series so we can kind of see the popularity of scents and maybe discover a scent that we might want to try. I'll let you know if I've tried any of these products or scents before and things like that. All right, so fall winter 2016. I think I was either on a hiatus or I was ordering again. I can't remember. There was a good 2-year stretch that I didn't order anything from Scentsy. And I think it was just because I was broke as heck. But we'll go ahead and look into the catalog. Oh my lord, that is scary. I'm sorry, those little bobbleheads, they just threw me there. Okay, so I guess we're trying to get, trendy with all of this here. I don't know. Oh my goodness. All right, anyway, they've got their love list out of this catalog. What's inside is kind of just the table of contents. YR wax. So there are 95 current fragrances in this catalog. There's no parabens. World's best wickless candle. Strong, long-lasting fragrance. World's class scent. 300 million Scentsy bars sold, 500 fragrances offered since 2004. I bet that's pretty much doubled, if not tripled, since 2025 with all the LTOs and all of that, because they did not have as many LTOs in 2016 as they do now. I think she's like the chief creator, isn't she? Yeah, chief creative officer. So this quirky lady, she looks like she should work at Nickelodeon. She's responsible for a lot of the fragrances. That's kind of cool. Kind of seeing the people behind the scene. All right, new releases. Wow, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 new fragrances in the fall catalog of 2016. Holy moly. That's a lot. All right, we're starting off with a banger, Blackberry Orange Marmalade. It's not a secret that I do not care for this fragrance at all. We know how my nose is when it comes to berry and orange fragrances. My mother absolutely loves Blackberry Orange Marmalade. However, it is in her club along with Huckleberry Clementine. So I get that there is a following to this one. I just don't personally like it. I get the funky fruit. I get the funky rotten fermented fruit when it comes to berries and orange for some reason. Although chocolate coconut cream is a really good one, you guys. If we can ever get this back, or if you see it pop up in clearance, now that there's a lot more retired bars being offered in clearance every month, I would highly suggest trying chocolate coconut cream. This one is not as intense as brownie batter. So if brownie batter is way too strong for you, way too saturated on the chocolate coconut cream is a good alternative. It's still gourmand, but it's not super intense like brownie batter. I really like it because it's more creamy. You definitely get more of like a coconut, and it's like a flaky coconut, like think unsweetened coconut flakes. And the caramel, it's not Scentsy's normal caramel, so don't think like salted caramel toffee. It's good. It's blended really nice. Cranberry Garland. We all know this is my favorite cranberry scent by Scentsy. I love it. It's got sage and pine cones. And I was able to pick some up in a recent, was it a flash sale or was it clearance update? Clearance update. When they updated clearance in May, I was able to grab some. Crisp Orchard Air. Sadly, this did not make the cut. I was super pissed off because it had a top 25 sticker all 3 days that it was in the voting pool back in January when we did the vote for July's Bring Back My Bar. So maybe next time, who knows? But it's quince jam, green apple, and sandalwood. I remember really enjoying that one. Coconut vanilla orchid, that has come back and Bring Back My Bar either in 23 or 24, so we have seen it. It's not a favorite of mine because it's just too light of a profile of a scent, but if you love orchid, especially vanilla orchid, then I think you would enjoy that one. Candied pomegranate, never had this one. Cinnamon, pomegranate, candy apple. Marshmallow mint is returning on July 1st, so we will be able to get a chance to try this one again. It's buttermint, marshmallow, and amber. I prefer marshmallow mint over mint to be merry. That's just my opinion. Cozy chai. I know one day we'll get cozy chai back. I am just holding on to my bars. I shouldn't hold on to them anymore. I have 3 left, I believe, from the last time it was in a flash sale a couple years back. So, and I originally started off with like 16. I ordered like 16 in that flash sale. So definitely one that I enjoy. It smells like a Dunkin' chai latte. So good. It is heavier on the spices though, so if you don't like spice, then I would probably stay away from it. Peppermint Rush. I love Peppermint Rush. This has returned twice. So it was in Bring Back My Bar, and then the next season it was in the Scents of the Season collection. So there was 2 opportunities to try Peppermint Rush. I know a lot of people get toothpaste with it. I don't. It's just the best vanilla peppermint ever. Love it. Pink Currant and Birchwood. I remember this bar, but I remember not liking it. But I don't like cassia. I don't like it in the berries. I don't like bark. And I have a thing about holly too. I really don't like holly and wax. So that, or currant. So it could just be my nose, my scent preferences. Sparkling black plum. I've never had it, but it sounds interesting. Tarocco orange, black plum, and blueberry champagne. So it sounds interesting, but is it going to do the same thing that my nose does with blackberry orange marmalade? Spiced pear is really good. My mom has 2 bars of this actually, and I sniff it every once in a while when I'm at her house. It is really nice, and it's not a bad pear, so that I wouldn't mind seeing that one come back. Everyone's beloved sweet plum pastry. I've never liked sweet plum pastry. It's all right, but it's a lighter bakery, and me and my preferences, I like more gourmand bakery, so I've never really liked it. Whipped vanilla pear, that's a heartbreak for me. It did come back and Bring Back My Bar. I gave it a chance, but didn't think it was club worthy, and now I miss it. But I do have a vendor that has a blend that's almost identical, so I'm not without it. So, and wild red berry and sweet melon. I've never had that one before. So, melon, red berries, and amber. Who knows? I've been loving amber scents lately, so I could absolutely love it. All right, fall and winter. We've got Autumn Blaze Maple. That was in Bring Back My Bar a couple years ago. Autumn Sunrise. I've never had this one, but it's interesting. Pomegranate, raspberry, nutmeg, and cinnamon sticks. Autumn Sunset's a classic for fall. Cashmere pear. Ugh. Cashmere pear. This wasn't Bring Back My Bar, and I didn't like it. And then I fell in love with it later, like I have with a few other fragrances. This was just in a flash sale, and they just put it in clearance. And as of today, June 2nd, it is still in clearance. So if you want to try some cashmere pear, I would highly suggest it. It's amber, Madagascar vanilla, ginger, pear. Ugh, it's so good. If you like body care scents, especially ones that are a little bit spicy, more cozy on like the amber notes. I actually have it warming right now, so I just grabbed my lid so I can sniff it. I was going to warm banana, but we're only supposed to get like to 60 degrees today. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to bring out some cozy amber scents. So, oh my God. Love cashmere pear. I almost want to go back in and order more, but I'm not going to. Okay. Cedar Cider and Cider Mill. That's always in the fall catalog, although I always worry about them. Cinnamon Bear, another classic that's always in the catalog. Everything Nice. This is such a controversial bar, and I don't know why, because it's so good, you guys. Oh my God, this is my favorite pumpkin of all time. by Scentsy. It's caramel, but it's like pumpkin and like roasty, toasty pecans and nuts. And oh my gosh, it's just so good. Frosted white birch. I've had this numerous times. It is too light. I wish it was more heavy on the vanilla and the birch, but it just isn't. And I don't know. It's got peppermint, but it also has eucalyptus and lavender and fir needle, blonde woods, and amber. There's a lot going on with it, but I've never really gotten great performance, and it's just not, the scent appeal is just not there. Honey pear cider, another one that I'm like, where is this? Do we need to put out a Amber Alert? Where is honey pear cider? Where's John Walsh from America's Most Wanted? We need we need a search party for honey pear cider, because it just seems like it left the catalog and then we've never heard from it ever again. It is such a good scent though. Pumpkin roll, always in the catalog. Rum raisin cookie, I love this one. It is super saturated on the rum and the spices and the cookie. It's a really good, strong bakery. I did just recently kick this out of my club, but it is a good one. Pumpkin marshmallow, I am waiting forever for pumpkin marshmallow to come back. It has returned and brought back my bar in the past. Last time it was available was 2020. So I think it should be up for voting in July for January's round. So hopefully. Very snowy spruce and whiteout. So whiteout has returned and bring back my bar in the past couple of years. Holiday scents, we've got clove and cinnamon, Christmas cottage, Eskimo Kiss, which is actually Polar Bear Hug. It was originally called Eskimo Kiss, and then they had to change the name to Polar Bear Hug. Cozy Fireside, that was a catalog staple, and then they got rid of it. Then they brought it back and sent to the seasons, and we haven't seen it since. Peppermint Dreams, oh my god, if you want a good pumpkin chocolate, you need to try Peppermint Dreams. It is 70% chocolate cupcake, 30% on the mint, and it's like a vanilla mint. It's, oh my god, so good. Iced pine, hopefully some of you threw in an iced pine in your clubs when they had that Scentsy Club glitch a couple months back. I certainly did. I don't mind iced pine. It's not a favorite, but I don't have many tree scents in my club, and I don't have many in my stash. So I think I'm going to keep it around for a little bit just to get a stock. Silver Bells and Snowberry were both in last fall's catalog. Very Merry Cranberry's been retired for quite a few years. There is a notorious following for that one. And Winter Pine I've never had, but it sounds like a me scent because it's got fir needle and white cedar and citrus. So, all right, classic. So a lot of these you'll know and you'll be familiar with because they are still some of them available in the catalog. So we've got blueberry cheesecake, cinnamon vanilla, camu, clothesline, coconut lemongrass, black raspberry vanilla, by the sea, clean breeze, coconut cotton, which we have not seen in quite a few years, French lavender, which I don't think is going to return in fall because we just saw the room spray, the new formulated room spray in the clearance update. Just Breathe, Simply Vanilla, Skinny Dipping, Perfectly Pomegranate, which you can get in club, so it's technically not fully retired. Sweet Pea and Vanilla, Thunderstorm, My Beautiful White Tea and Cactus, Vanilla Bean Buttercream, Welcome Home, and Sunkissed Citrus. So a lot of these are classics. They're still available. The majority of these, I want to say like 75% of this page is still in the catalog. And there's probably a reason why, because they're just classic scents and they're the ones that people gravitate towards. Corner Cafe. All right, so the bakery section isn't as bad this catalog. We've got apple s'mores, which was just in a clearance bundle. No, not a clearance bundle, a flash sale bundle. So I was able to grab another one of these. Coconut pumpkin pie. I don't like this one. It came back and brought back my bar, and I thought it was going to be amazing, and it's not. It's that weird waxy coconut from Scentsy. Baked apple pie. Blueberry Rush, I just picked up a few bars in D-Stash, so I'm excited to warm that again. Mocha Doodle, Apple Butter Frosting, another one that we need to send a search party out for. Like, where the frick is this bar? Sugar Cookie, Toffee Butter Crunch, Salted Caramel Cupcake I've never had, but I don't know if I want to try it or not. I guess if the price is good, I would try it. And then Sticky Cinnamon Bun. I used to love Sticky Cinnamon Bun, and now I don't. I actually prefer the Frosted Cinnamon Roll. That was a scent of the month a couple years back Why that didn't make catalog, I have no idea. But yeah, my nose has just changed on sticky cinnamon bun. It's just too intense on the cinnamon. Oh no, not men's. Romance section. So the flirtatious, the pretty, the feminine. We've got Luna. We've got sugar cherry, which I've never had. Cherry Concord, grape, pomegranate, and apple. Honeymoon Hideaway. I love the scent, like the scent profile. It does not perform. It's like another Blooming Marvelous. It just does not perform for me at all. Satin Sheets. I love Satin Sheets. This is the perfect vanilla sandalwood scent ever. And it just gets better and better and better over time. So pissed at myself for not clubbing it. And then Scentsy Man, we've got Bonfire Beach, My Dear Watson, which that does come back regularly in Bring Back My Bar. Mystery Man, Southern Evening, one of my favorites, and Dark Harbor, which I do enjoy Dark Harbor. I just didn't enjoy it enough to club it this time. All right, and then here we're just talking about the warmers, the different finishes. There's a regular warmer and then a warmer with a wrap, and then diffusers, the minis, the elements. You got hand-painted reactive glaze, glow, crackle, art glass. They have really branched out into the different artistic categories that you can have with warmers. Here is the Accord warmer that everybody raves about, and they did this warmer because they wanted you to basically take Scentsy into a different direction with Scentsy signatures, and that was basically coming up with your own fragrance blends and then hashtagging them. Okay, this is like the beginning of Instagram and stuff, right? So this is their way to be trendy. So you could warm either one fragrance all at the same time, or you could warm 1, 2, or 3 to make different combinations. They've got a few down here that they suggested: Blueberry Rush, Sunkissed Citrus, and Vanilla Bean Buttercream, Silver Bells, Eskimo Kiss, and Very Merry Cranberry, Luna, Black Raspberry, and Satin Sheets. So here we have some urban reclaimed, just eclectic cast of characters. So you got a fox, a birdcage, and then the Sharpie one. And then this one, which I never understood this one. Oh, let's make a little pretty scene here. I don't know. Here we got the retro. So we've got roller skates. We've got a little motorized bike. We have the toaster warmer, the vintage teapot, this black chicken, camper. This is gold struck, so this is all gold. Oh, my teacup. Oh, so this was new. So it did come out in the fall catalog of 2016, my English teacup warmer. It's such a beautiful warmer. This Midnight Copper is not that bad either. And we've seen Gold Crush. I think that Gold Crush was the one that lasted the longest out of this section. Creative Retreat. So these are just kind of simple, basic. Boho Haven. So you got the Bali Head, a Tuscan Wrap Vine, Mosaic, Country Light. This one's not that bad looking. This one, I think, Melissa Joan Hart. Oh my God. Melissa Johnson hate. I don't know why my brain immediately went to Melissa Joan Hart. She picked this up, actually. I saw in a video. Let's see. Farmhouse Charm. I do have the Live Simply. I have the mini warmer of the Chasing Fireflies, and my mom has this one. So I have quite a few of this one, of this section anyway. And then we've got all the mini warmers. They're showing you that, okay, so in 2016, they came out with the tabletop bases. So they're showing you that you can not only plug in the warmers into the wall, but if you buy this base separately, you can make it so it's like a small warmer, a tabletop warmer. Here's all the campus collections still. So we've got minis. We've got the new helmet heads of all the universities. Still have our baseball contract. So we've got a lot of the helmet warmers for the baseball teams. Beauty and Brains. Shades now available separately. Oh, it's a diffuser. Okay. So these are the different diffusers they had. Each one has 16 LED light effects. And then here's all the different oils. You know what they should do? They should have a bring back my oil promotion. It seems like they always come out with new oils and new oils, but they never have anything that like returns. Like I know they have their regular catalog ones that are always in the catalog, but I don't know, you just don't see a lot of people ever talk about the oils. Here's some more of them. Shared daily luxuries. Okay, so here's the skin and groom. So we've got in the body care section, we've got the body souffle, the fine fragrance roller, the hand cream, the body bar, which is just soap. And they still don't have names for the fragrances, they just have the numbers. And then for the men, we've got shave soap, we've got shampoo, shave, and shower bar, we've got skin conditioner, face balm. Here's my Persian lime and sandalwood right there. All right, then we have the kids section. So these are the new Scentsy sidekicks. We have limited edition Scentsy buddies. We've got Scentsy buddy clips. And then these are the kid warmers and the fragrances. So the fragrances were Crazy Coconut, Rockin' Blueberry Raz, Wild Watermelon, Jammy Time, Oodles of Orange, Jungle Jam, and Apple Crush. And then they still have the kid diffusers and the kid natural oils, plus the kid tubby time. They're just like making a product out of everything. And then here's clean. So we've got counter clean, hand soap, kitchen soap, which is just dish soap, and Scentsy Fresh. Laundry, we've got the dryer disc, the washer whiffs, the Scentsy Soft, and the laundry liquid. And then here's the lovely fragrance grid to let us know everything that a particular fragrance comes in. And then here's all the wonderful bundles and saves that we used to have. And then the charitable cause warmer for this catalog was with Shriners Hospital for Children. So it was the Love Heals. And then they still had Scentsy VIP. So this was just, like I said, the beginnings of Scentsy Club. So you could only do it with laundry products or oils. So you would pick your bundle. You'd either get an oil bundle or a laundry bundle. You pick your fragrance and you pick your frequency. So and then here's the whole party tier, how to host a party, what rewards you'll get. A little bit of screenshots and stills from like SFR. And then, joining the join kit, the compensation plan. And then here's all the accessories. So you got cord concealing warming stands, which these need to bring these suckers back. These are awesome. Like, let's get rid of the two that we have in the catalog now and bring back these. I wouldn't mind this gold one right here, this trellis. Or this one right here, the stencil. They obviously have the cast iron ones, tabletop base, this Scentsy storage box, which seems stupid, and then the light bulbs. So there you have it, guys. That's the fall and winter catalog of 2016. Hope you guys enjoyed my commentary. Let me know in the comment section if you remember any of these fragrances. Do you have any of these fragrances in your club? What ones would you love to see come back? What warmers would you love to see come back? We'll continue the conversation. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.